swear to God, you're psychic. All right. What are we doing here? Excuse me. Pop you out. Ah. Hello, everybody. Hi, hi, hi. So I literally had this idea like 10 minutes ago. So what I thought, what error is occurring? Whatever. I do have permission from Nerfy to do this. I spoke. Nerfy says I've given up on typing. Same. You just finished my glitter and lasers video? Excellent. As you should. Homework is a thing. I'm gonna break things. So I was thinking, since they're gonna be interviewing Beck. Hi, I love you. It is 5. You've got 2 hours. That's what you thought. Hey, curvy asparagus. See you. Anyway, I thought since they're going to be interviewing Beck, we might watch some of the Snowflake interviews. Well, watch Beck's responses to the Snowflake interviews. If that's okay with people, you know, it's a pre-watch party, so that's what you do. You pre-watch things, right? Or we could watch Charlie Gold, but figure this. No, don't eat my jerky. No. Cats are such assholes. So, I love you. Stop it. Yeah, I know. It's annoying, isn't it? Annoying, huh? Good for videos. Here, I'll pay the cat tax. The cat who doesn't actually want to be up here. Bonk. Alright. Doesn't want to be up here, but he doesn't want to not be the center of attention. So, I don't know. This is the compromise. But, hello Janet, hello Tea with Unicorns, hello Alex, hello Chicken, hello Bright Light, Rocky, Nerfy. Nerfy slipped in here. Hello, Sarah, I think I got, no I didn't. Hello Curvy, Lainey, Ava, Land Designer, D&D Bush, Sangi, Caitlin, Idiot Witch, Rocky, I got you already, Tundra. Alright, I'm over it. This is not a monetized stream, so I just want people to know that because I want you to know that. Chandri, hello. So there's that. Because I want you guys to save your pennies for Nerfy stream, because I don't think they're monetized yet either. So I would much rather you guys go and do super chats over there. So there. Pusheen skater dress. What? What? There are like 2 new Pusheen coffee mugs. I mentioned it to my partner last night. Aw, you really don't have time for me though. You need to go get ready. Or I don't know. Are you guys, is it a premiere or are you guys doing like a live? I don't pay attention enough to know these things. Sorry. Grad students. Let's go back to, because it's been a minute. Let's go back to the kind of good, kind of Beck first Q&A that they did. Just because it's been a while since that first Q&A, and also I don't want to hear the inheritance question again. It's like getting punched in the gut. So, where is that? Is it this one? Kind of, Beck kind of reacts to Mr. Snowflake Q&A. Is that the first one that they did? Gonna have to be. Because the other ones don't make sense. Someone recommended you to be the moderator if Amber really does a public chat, and Leo recommended that I be a moderator? Who is Leo Lambarana? I'll moderate. She won't like it. If you mean by moderate, you mean like ask the questions. I can do that. Well, I have a home for Pushing. So. Spill some of my yarn. Yes, but anyway. So the way this should work is when we're done here, this stream should automatically redirect to Nerfy's stream, to the lukewarm tea stream that is currently set up. So it should just flawlessly redirect you guys there. If it doesn't, there should be a link in the description of this video to click on. So hopefully that shouldn't be an issue. You won't need the link in the first place. If it doesn't redirect you, there should be a link there. If that doesn't work, I did tag the Lukewarm Tea channel in the description of this video. If you click on that, this is the only video they have there, and it's a live. So one way or the other, if you can get to the channel, you will be able to get to see the live. So I just want everybody to know how to get there. So we need fact checkers like they do at the election. Amber does a live. Ooh, what? Amber's gonna do a live? I am confused. All I remember from the live last night was her saying that she wanted to do another live where she wanted to tell her side of the story. Because she feels the need to do that. Because somehow she doesn't have a platform. Anyway. Does anyone think Amber will be online for much longer after tonight? Oh yeah, Ava Bell. This is her job, so she's not going anywhere. Hey, Stevie. The link is there in the description. Yay. Oh, the chaotic good energy. Yeah, she waffled back and forth about it. I think she is planning on doing the live, and I think she was planning on doing the live. All right, that's going to be annoying. I was charging my speaker, but we're not doing that now. Anyway, she says she was going to do the live, and then she didn't. I think she had already planned to do the live before she even mentioned it, so I think she was just trying to get people to support her. She was trying to get her members to support her in it, and there was kind of a mixed bag. Yeah, by her side of the story, she means she wants to lie and not take accountability. Casmit, she wanted to do a members only chat live stream, but it seemed like by the end of it, she talked herself out of it. Yeah, I saw that one too. Where'd you go? Wait, can't. It's okay, Eli. I can't read, so we're good. Yeah, you can't. She can't be canceled. I mean, as long as people keep watching her, and I mean, yes, I am part of the problem. So she was planning on going live today, I think she said. She was, because originally the time that I saw her mention she was going to go live around the time that this was going, or the lukewarm tea thing was going to happen. So I think really the only people she's going to have in there are maybe some babies. And I mean, I might have a second tab open if she goes live. We'll see. We'll see. But Eli is a good name. You guys even want to watch anything, or do you just want to chit chat? I mean, that's fine too. I just thought it'd be fun to kind of gather everybody all up and just give you guys a place to chat. Of course, everybody was kind of going gangbusters in the chat over there too, so I thought it'd be fun. You know, like a tailgate party. I even have jerky and a pouting cat. I'm sweeping. Look. He's pretending to be innocent and sweet. Don't let it fool you. No. Second tab that can screen record. Can I do that? I mean, I can watch it on my phone. I can have Nerfy and them up on my phone. I don't really want to screen record it, though. We'll never have a better alternative unless some miracle she gets a new partner who financially takes her in. Yeah. Yeah, this is actually a really good way for Lukewarm Tea to launch. The tiny blue slander. He does have a tiny blue chair, so... You've already seen this like 5 times. I've only ever seen this once, and it was Snowflake reacting to it, which was kind of fun. How did I get I have like a bruise on my shoulder, and I don't... And of course you gotta keep poking at it. I feel like I got a shot, but I didn't. Yeah, having Beck and Casey on the same, it'll be pretty cool. It's gonna be raw. Be raw, you guys. Flock. The stories are off the chain. Yeah, right? Conversion of... This is something that people have been waiting for, honestly. Phantom vaccine, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I slipped on it funny. I don't know. I still haven't gone and gotten my blood work, so for those of you who follow that very small side story. Alona says, what a great name. Hello, all very excited day Girl World, the podcast, and what? Old cutie got mangled by a street cat? I don't know what that is. The Caled. This is not a normal live. Do I grab my arms out of habit? Not normally, Pat. Not normally. Maybe? They vaccinated you in my sleep. Possible. Yeah, who's old cutie? I'm curious. I have been recording a lot today, though, so... Can't tell by my 9-mile stare. Oh, Chantel? Chantel got attacked by a street cat? That's amazing. Gotcha. I didn't know that was a nickname for Foodie. Oh no, she got bit by a street cat. Yikes. She is just a mess, isn't she? There we go. Did she go to the hospital over it? Last time my mom got bit real bad by a cat, she had to be on like antibiotics for like 2 weeks. The rabies bees. That's good. 92 people waiting for a stream. I wish I had 92 people waiting for my streams. I'm not that cool though. That's her mother's nickname for her. Well, you know what they say, once they get a taste for human blood. Cats hate her. Yeah, she's terrible with animals. The rabbies. We could sit here and make fun of Foodie too. EBJ Karma, yeah. Oh, so the apartment drama is mostly done. They patched my ceiling yesterday, and they'll be here tomorrow to sand and paint it. It doesn't look that bad, honestly. So I'm so sorry. You got a blood fungus. Ew. Hello, Nat Gozer. That's a great way to come into a conversation. She could get a lot of things. I'm telling you, though, man, the atomic bomb's going to go off. There'll be cockroaches and foodie. She said last night her and Beck both had a debit card. Beck had to use her card and bring receipts back unless I'm wrong. Yeah, last night during the live, Amber sort of kind of... Here's a really funny thing about the Amber sort of kind of answering the inheritance money question. She basically backed up everything Beck said, because she starts trying to tell this story about how the money was in a joint account, because that's one of those things Amber does. Amber immediately tries to get people on she immediately tries to get her girlfriends on a joint account, right? She immediately tries to get her name on everything that her girlfriends have. And that way she can claim that her shit is their shit is her shit. Basically, everything is mine, everything mine is mine, and everything yours is mine too, right? But then she starts telling the story, and she starts off with the whole, like, we had a joint account, and I just considered the money in that account ours, and Beck could have bought anything they wanted at any time. And then the more she keeps on this line of the storyline, the more it starts to seep out, right? The more she can't help herself. And the more the whole, like, I paid for this, my money paid for that, I bought this for Beck. This starts to come out. The language starts to seep out. And so by the time she gets done, and of course she has to start crying. So by the time she gets done telling her side of it, it's very obvious she did actually feel privileged to that money. She really did feel like she had a right to that money, which just kind of backs up what Beck said. So... Oh, my headphones, these were like $15 at Target, and I really needed a pair of wireless headphones, so they're children's children's headphones, but they fit, whatever. Well, see, like, we have a joint account, but it's for our bills, right? And my friend and her partner, like, most people I know have a joint account if they're a couple, but that's because they're like paying bills and shit, right? Good night, Rosie. It's not both of your money when you force someone to quit their job and then make them financially dependent on you. Well, okay, also, according to Amber last night, for those of you who don't watch the lives, according to Amber, she tried to get Beck to get a job when they moved into the apartment together, but Beck refused to get a job, and apparently, I kind of vaguely remember Beck driving for, like, DoorDash or Uber or something, but Amber was like, yeah, they only made like 2 deliveries and then never drove it again. And I kind of sort of remember that vaguely, but I feel like that was after the breakup. Right, Pat. I had a right to that money, not I didn't take the money. Right. She at no point didn't deny taking the money. She basically built an argument around that was effectively her money. It wasn't a no, I didn't do it, or no, Beck said I could use it, or anything like that. It was basically creating an argument around her having the right to use that money, which was the wrong argument. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, Smug. She doubled down on the Casey allegations too. Like, that was an interesting moment in the chat. So, yeah. Right, Pat, it's Beck's fault we bought a super expensive mattress, so I deserve to take that money from them and spend it. Yeah, that was the other thing. Amber tried to insinuate that stupid expensive bed that they never slept in, that they bought that Amber bought it because Beck insisted they have it. I don't know. I don't remember the damn bed. I mean, I remember the bed, but I don't remember the origin story of the bed. that took a few years before I had a joint account with my... Yeah, exactly, Renata. That's how I think how most people should operate, honestly. Right, buying the mattress is some sort of deflection. Buying the mattress was like, I think her way of justifying keeping the money. Yeah, right. That's the other thing, Ava Bell. Like, do we think that Amber probably made it hard for Beck to keep a DoorDash job? Right. The whole like timing Beck with the amount of time that they're allowed to even spend with their family, let alone their friends. Can you imagine doing a DoorDash job? Like, those shifts can be fairly unpredictable. Like, yeah, your shift may technically end at 1, but if you're on a delivery, that delivery can take however long. I mean, your last delivery might run into 2 o'clock, depending. Trust me, I know. Right, exactly. And you can't, like, if you're on a delivery, you can't not deliver the food once you've picked it up. You know, you can drop it before you pick it up, but once you have the food in hand, you have to complete the delivery. Because otherwise it's stealing. Like it's not even that it's a TOS violation at that point. That could already... Yeah, well, that's the other thing that was interesting last night. Like, oops, sorry. Everything Amber said was basically just like, Beck said this, but really it was Beck who did that. And it was just like nuh-uh, she did that. Nuh-uh, she did that kind of a thing. And sorry, I didn't mean to do that, but that's effectively what was happening. Amber was just trying to point the finger back at Beck. Like, nuh-uh, it was her. It was them. It was them. They did it. They did it. It was just a whole bunch of like high school or playground bullshit. I do actually accuse Amber of being smart. That's a thing, Smug. I think she's like mean smart. I don't think she's like worldly smart. Pat, see, Beck, this job is taking you away from your duties, taking care of me. I knew it wouldn't work out. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, probably. Doubling down on the Casey stuff right before the podcast is such a bad move. Does Amber know that Casey's going to be on the podcast? How does she know about the podcast? If she's not following certain channels, how does she even know about this? She doesn't have that many babies, though. If I'm really like, because last night in the live, I was there, she claims that she unblocked everybody. Everybody she's ever blocked, she unblocked everybody. I still don't understand the logic behind that, but that's what she said. And so she had quite a few people in her chat who were people I know she's blocked in the past because they are not babies, right? And that's all Amber wants in her members chat. She wants her chat to be a hug box. And I get that. I do. It's not, but I get that. So like there was only like a third of the people in there who were actually supporters. And even those people were trying to get her to answer questions. Yeah, she's got, if she was just a little brighter, she'd have really good Machiavellian smarts. Oh, sorry, Smug. Yeah, well, I mean, and the reversal tactic really suggests that Amber has no... Right. The reversal tactic really suggests that Amber has no antidotes or incident, whatever, of Beck doing wrong. Like, she doesn't have... The problem is she can't actually point to anything that Beck was really doing wrong, even though she's sitting there trying to... you know, initially she was trying to say that Beck was abusive towards her, that Beck was doing mean things to her. And I mean, I don't doubt that the two of them had some nasty fights because... Seriously. But going beyond that, I don't believe that. Um, so yeah, Amber's just trying to pull the whole like, well, I may have done it, but you did it too. You know, the whole two, it takes two to tango thing. And it's like, if you threw the first punch, kind of a deal for me. She is crafty. She's crafty and sneaky, nuts, high and smart. Well, yeah. I had a cat like that once who could like get himself into trouble, but he couldn't get out of it, you know? The problem is, Renata, I don't really think that there's a legal foot to stand on there. Because if it did go into a joint account, both of their names are on the account. Which I think is another thing Amber knows, or Amber understands. Because once the money's deposited in there, it is their money, legally. So... Which I think that's another reason why Amber moves so quickly with her partners to get her name on their stuff. Because her name's on the lease. Her name's on the lease together, so they can't throw her out, right? Because her name's on the lease. Her name's on their bank account, so they can't lock her out of the bank account. It's her money, right? And you can't really you can't really be like, no, this portion of the money is my money and this portion of the money is your money. I mean, it needs to be in a separate account with your name on it then. I don't know if I think Amber's smart. I think she's a person who learned to survive by deflection and manipulation. Yeah, but you got to be pretty bright to do that thing. Do that though, you know? Exactly. My problem solving abilities are good, but my problem creating abilities are even better. Yeah, Amber logic. If I manipulate you into doing something, you still choose to do the thing, so it's your fault. Yeah, and that's why the problem with manipulation, because it's like, take her mom driving her to Wisconsin, right? Her mom's like, no, I offered to do it. Yeah, you did, but why? Why did you offer to drive your daughter 12 hours to go spend 3 months with a total stranger? Did you really volunteer to do that? Or were there like a series of events that led to you volunteering to do that? I didn't know my sister had a child. No, inheritance legally doesn't need to be shared, but once the money was deposited in the account that had both of their names on it, that's the issue. That's why I don't think there's a foot to stand. There's not a legal foot there. She's certainly smarter than most of the other lol cows that I am aware of, with the exception of like maybe Anna. And I mean, I'm thinking of like all the little cows, not just the ones I cover. Like there's a bunch of people that I just like. Boogie, I won't touch Boogie. Shanny for Christ, I would rather not make videos. If those were my options, I would just stop making videos. Whoever that Pikachu chick is, her and her whole ass family, like, nah, I'm good. But just like, yeah. People with actual BPD tend to have a high IQ. Yeah, people who have like disorders tend to have a higher IQ just because of the compensation factor. Not saying that average people aren't smart. Yeah, people narcissists see someone who is, I don't want to like diagnose here at all, but yeah, Anna is actually smart. Anna is actually smart, yeah. Anna, I think of all the girls, is the one who actually has a functioning brain. And she's not like, here we're talking about Machiavellian. Anna's not a Machiavellian. She's just self-centered and spoiled, you know? And I don't know what the fuck she's doing with this surgery shit. My chihuahua is very manipulative, and she has the brain the size of a walnut. Yes, but how wrinkly is that walnut? It's not the size of the brain, it's how wrinkly it is. Well, there you go, Molly, yeah. Anna, she's more lazy than smart. Yeah, that's Anna's biggest problem there. Right, AJ, once the money is commingled, it belongs to both of them, and that's the problem. But I think Amber knows that. Like, I think that's part of Amber's MO, right? Oh, I mean, you can call her whatever you want, Smug. That's fine. I just, I don't want people on here like, I don't want people on here like diagnosing shit. Like, definitively. She is definitively, because I've seen people like throwing around sociopath and psychopath as well, and I'm just like, A, two different things. B, cat whisper. And it makes you cringe because she's college educated, successful, girly, but she's also an oversized toddler. Yeah. Yeah, Anna has a lot going for her, or had a lot going. Actually, Anna has a lot going for her. I don't know what the surgery arc is all about, and it actually makes me worry a lot. So, Beck did say that Amber bullied them into transferring that money into her personal account. I missed that one. I saw the correction that it was the joint account that the money was deposited into, so but there could be more. Uh right, I know I know manipulation well, I think manipulation does require a level of intelligence. Dainty, yes. The only reason she didn't make up the bipolar is because she was diagnosed by that therapist or that shrink that was seeing the entire gay care and diagnosed everyone there with bipolar. So, did she really have bipolar? I mean, yeah, apparently a professional diagnosed her that way, but they literally diagnosed all four of them with bipolar. That makes me go, especially since much later down the line, and it's clear that Beck didn't have that because Beck did not respond to any of the medications. Amber did. So, but, you know, I mean, if Amber really did go, like I always say, Amber, there's something not right. And it doesn't take a lot to convince me of that. I'm trying to keep track of time so I don't run over. Right, Rocky, that's the thing. All of them have bipolar. I mean, I guess it could happen. I mean, it's not outside of the realm of possibility, but I worry about Anna on the table. Yeah, especially she's going to go in for her stomach surgery next, and it's not weight loss surgery. They're literally just going to cut chunks of her off again. I don't love that people say Amber has MPD. Do they actually like diagnose people to their face with MPD? Like, I'm sure Amber gives off BPD vibes, but I mean, I'm sure there's people out there who don't have BPD who give off BPD vibes, you know? Because there's a lot of crossover from what I understand. I'm talking through non-experience. From what I understand, there's a lot of crossover with BPD and other things like bipolar, which is another reason why it gets misdiagnosed. Um, I don't think Amber has ever taken her meds as prescribed. Yeah, no. I think that's my big thing, Dainty Bush, too. I fear the speculating about Amber just contributes to harmful stereotypes. Yeah, I think that's my big thing, too. Um, you know. But I also don't like when Amber does it herself, right? Because she's always going on about her fucking depression, or at least she used to, or what's her other one that she does all the fucking time that drives me nuts? Anyway, she's got a couple overlaps with me, and she goes on about him, and I'm just like, woman, I will reach through this camera and smack the living bejeebus out of you. And I know when she goes on about her BPD that it really sets Nerfy off, so that's, I'm sure, something we'll hear in the live today. I want to know what they did with my uterus. They ground it up and fed it to the cows. Somebody said something that I kind of want to read. I'm not a professional, but I do know it's not a valid way to diagnose. Happen? Well, I mean, Cat Whisperer, if Cat Whisperer does work in the field, I mean, there's someone to ask questions to. Where are we at? Well, I mean, Lainey, yes. I mean, we are humans. Our brains are made to classify. That's what we do. It's not whatnot. You have a lung transplant? Holy crap. Mooterous. Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't like that. He was a school psychologist. Better than me. Why do you want to see? Yeah. I don't ever want to see any part of me not outside of me. I'm just reading your guys' comments real fast. Her unwillingness to get help just screams that she doesn't want to actually get better. I don't know if that's really an NPD thing. She just doesn't want to lose A, her excuses for her bad behavior, and B, I'm sure she probably is scared to work through her trauma because she's got it. Like, you don't have to work hard to convince me that she's got PTSD because, you know, if even half the shit she's told us about her childhood is real, right? But she's never going to work through any of it. And I mean, it's scary to do that kind of therapy, you know? Rocky, your uterus was 5. Well, look at that. You lost 5 pounds. Double lung, cystic fibrosis 12 years ago. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Good work, Ava. I've never met somebody who had a lung transplant. Mazel tov to the new lungs. Yeah, I mean, and thanks to whoever it was that gave you the lungs. Well, I mean, thank you. Obviously. Yeah, Molly, I'm getting more squeamish with my old age. It's kind of weird, I think. And she is lazy, yes. Rascalib? That's probably something and I'm not getting it right. Yeah, no, she is lazy, and that's the other part of it. It is easier for her to just lay around the house and bemoan the fact that she has some undiagnosed thing and just let ChatGPT tell her that there's something wrong with her. She always tells on herself and has to walk it back because she's not capable of grasping that some people have right. Well, yeah, she's I think I read a comment from Jay Woman. They comment a lot on my videos, or they used to. I hope they continue to. But they were talking about how Amber's just not a very deep person. She's very self-centered, and she isn't curious about anything outside of her own personal experience. So no, she doesn't realize that other people have rights. Hey, Cloak on Cloak. Yeah, we're gonna actually be wrapping up real quick here, like in 5 minutes. So, Diggy, remind me in 5 minutes to go live. There we go. I know I said the wrong thing, but it'll remind me to do the thing. ChatGPT is correct. Something is wrong. Yes, something is wrong. What it is, I don't know. Oh, I get it. I see it now. Good day, Sunshine. Her workbooks are going to be set up on that giant stack of other books she doesn't touch or read. Yeah, she'll show them to us, and that'll be the end of it. She'll be like, "These are the books I ordered from Amazon," and that'll be the end of that. Oh, thank you, Sammy Dotson. I appreciate that. I will say though, like, as much as I do appreciate that, save your guys' stuff for lukewarm tea, though. This is not monetized. I want you guys to save your good wishes for the lukewarm tea, because this should redirect you guys there. She'll play choosy with the workbooks. So, yeah, lukewarm tea for you. But this should redirect you guys, and if it doesn't, there is a link in the description down below, because we're basically wrapping up right now. So there should be a link in the description down below, and I did at the channel, so there's like at least 2 ways for you to get to the channel. I can actually pull it up. Let them. Ta-da! Did that go off? Guess I could have done that. I don't want to snipe them on accident. Can't see if that traded over. Yeah, there we go. All right, you can see it. Yay! Look at him sleeping on top of his head. He's on top of his own head. Boop. On his little foot is twitching. Aggravated. Did you hear see him huff? Anyway, this is where we're going to be heading after this is, well, in 2.5 minutes here. But I hope she's ready. I know they're all ready, and I'm sure they're all nervous. It's nerve-wracking setting up for the first time. I can't believe they're going to do it live, too. Oh, Faithful's here. Hang on, hang on, hang on. No, come back here, damn it. Huh? Huh? I think that's okay. There, you have all the power. The power is yours. I think. Where did you go? There you go. Oh, yeah, no. I think there was a document that you were supposed to submit your questions to. There was a Google Doc you were supposed to submit your questions to if you had questions. So I'm going to guess if your questions weren't on there by now, they're probably not going to get answered. There are 3 of them working together as hosts, so they're probably going to be watching the chat, but oh no, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to have like 3 new mods. Faithful's one of them, just, you know, FYI for everybody. So, oh, K-Buns is here. Wait. All I need is Allie to show up now, and then time is good. There we go. Ta-da! Y'all get to watch this in real time. Dill pickle. You guys think the Am babies will show up? You think there'll be some Am babies in here? Your phone freaked out. Hi, everybody. All right. So this says they're waiting for lukewarm tea to hit go. So I am gonna end this stream. Hypothetically, this should send you guys straight over there. So hope to see everybody there. If it doesn't work, there's links down below.